Hey, what's up? New show alert. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? This
Happy
is
New Year,
January 2nd,
everybody.
2023. And we decided to say, hey, we talk about a lot of stuff. Of course, make sure you check out the old stuff. A lot of franchise-based stuff. MCU, DC, a little bit of DC, Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? But we said, hey, let's come up with a show. We can talk about all the other stuff that isn't franchise based, and we can really kind of sit down and take our time because we watch a lot of other things too.
Yes.
So this is the Upon Further Review podcast featuring your boy Antonio, OG friend of the fam, and me, of course, Rashad. We're gonna have people come through because of course people have their favorite things, so we're gonna make sure we try to have people come through to talk about whatever their favorite thing is. That
Yes.
just seems like fair because I don't watch everything, but we still want to want to cover it. So
Right.
that's what this podcast is for. Also for current events, you know what I'm saying? Something random happens, we may hop on for 15 minutes, talk about it, and go about our day.
Right here. This is all I want to say. Behold the green and go. Look here, people. Me and Rashad met in college at Norfolk State University, the illustrious Norfolk State University. We went to in Norfolk, Virginia by Virginia Golden Shores. And we met in the band. Yes, me and Rashad are band heads. We hit it off right off the top, man. When you came for that orientation,
pretty much,
like right off the top or whatever.
Pretty much.
And that phrase he just says, he's been saying it since then. Our friendship has been going strong for the last 24, 20, going on 24, 25 years now.
Yeah.
Understand something major happened. So, we're talking everything. This is, bowl season, college bowl season. And the granddaddy of them all is the Pasadena Rose Bowl. Norfolk State Spartan Legion Marching Band was, selected last year to be a participant in this year's, Rose Bowl parade. We're recording this the day of the Rose Bowl parade this afternoon. Let me explain something to you. Our boys went to California and tore it down. They did.
I don't think
y'all just don't understand.
I don't understand. Like, so, yeah. and how it happened. It almost seems God sent because this never happened. So, of course, they're in the parade, right? And there's this crazy right-hand turn. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 90-degree turn.
Yes.
Which never happens in parades because it's the stupidest thing to do. And there's pretty much a grandstand right in front of that. I don't know what happened. Somebody in front of them broke down. They was able to stand at the grandstand for like 10 minutes and just play.
We let them people know who we are. And just for clarification, Norfolk State is an HBCU, for people that don't know, a historically Black college. And people that know historically Black college bands have been putting it down for years. They was on the front page of the LA Times, people. Front page of the LA Times. Like, they really did their thing. So I'm you know what I'm saying, as a proud alumnus, I'm so happy for them. Congratulations to the Spartan Legion. Congratulations to the band director. He was the percussion coordinator when we were there, Mr. William Bethea. William H. Bethea, and then also to the associate director of band, Miss Stephanie K. Sanders. Congratulations. We appreciate, we love you guys.
Really do.
And behold the green and gold.
Let's go get into the matter at hand. So we watch lots of stuff, movies and TV. So we just want to talk about some of our favorite things that we're gonna be watching this year. We're gonna start with movies, then we're gonna head over to. Matter of fact, let's do TV first because I ain't got
Okay.
All right, so I had to go look at a list or two today just to familiarize myself because it's a lot of stuff.
Yes,
and a lot of stuff that I just don't watch. All right, so the first thing that I am really excited to watch comes out in a few days, and that's The Last of Us.
Yes,
I'm excited about that. I don't play video games.
I forget that it's coming out like literally in a few days. Yes, I really forgot.
I don't play video games. I know people love this game. People think it's like probably the game of the last decade. You know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm really super hyped for is my boy Pedro Pascal. Like, he's basically basically sounds like it's gonna be like a lone wolf and cub type story. You know what I'm saying? So for my Kurosawa fans out there, like that's, and I love that. You know what I'm saying? Like having having kids and being a father and stuff. Like I love those storylines. So I'm looking forward to that. This is definitely stepping out of my comfort zone because I don't really like horror like that, and I understand it's very zombie centric. So I'm still gonna watch it because it sounds like it's gonna be a great storyline. I'm surprised HBO even greenlit this. Not even top of that, but the fact that a lot of video game adaptations are horrible. So this isn't like a slam dunk. This is definitely a risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So I found the show. I'm looking forward to, besides the obvious stuff that we all know that we look at, Mayfair Witches.
Oh yes, I saw that.
The Mayfair Witches. Now people are like, what is that?
That's
Anne Rice.
Yeah, Anne Rice.
And here's the thing: AMC has worked with, I guess, Anne Rice, the estate of Anne Rice or whatever.
No, they got all that.
And they got all of it. They're having their own like monsterverse going on. Let me tell y'all something. One of the best shows on TV last year. Me and Rashad didn't talk about it because I wasn't sure. Interview with a Vampire.
Yeah,
Let me tell y'all something right now. One of the best show, probably for me, one of the top 3 TV shows I saw last year is 8 episodes, AMC. If you get a chance to watch it, God, please do. It's, for all intents and purposes, a reimagining of the original movie from 94, 3, whenever it came out. And it's a great movie, also a great show. Also stars my young man that plays Grey Worm from Game of Thrones. Let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Acting chops are out of this world. Had no idea he could act like that. You know what I'm saying? He could act that good because Grey Worm and Game of Thrones, such a thing. I'm interested to see how this is all going to tie into this monster verse that AMC is putting together. The Mayfair Witches. Can't wait to see that. Really excited for that show.
Yeah, I saw that too. I was like, okay, whatever. I know. Again, that's not my job.
Right.
The only other thing, I got 2 shows, bro. Like, I'm light on this, so I'll have to piggyback on you. The only other show that I'm really, really hype about watching,
what's that, my man?
Is Gen V.
I haven't heard
Gen V is the spin-off show from The Boys, where essentially it's gonna be like them. It's gonna be like super. It's gonna be like Superhuman University. I can't wait for that.
I didn't know this was coming.
Yes,
I am.
Yes,
I am thoroughly excited now. Ever since you,
when you get off, you got to go watch the trailer. The trailer is ridiculous, of course.
Oh my.
Yeah,
it's The Boys.
It's gonna be so good. So you done with TV?
Yeah, I'm done with TV.
Cool, me too. All right.
Me too. All right. All right.
Yo, like our TV watching is like sold up, yo. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the movies. All right. And this is in no particular order. First up for me that I'm super excited about is John Wick 4. I'm gonna be super honest. Like, I haven't seen a John Wick movie in the theaters, so I'm definitely going to see this one.
Me neither.
It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I probably would have seen at least one, but I haven't. So I'm definitely going to see this in the movies. Super excited. Love the universe. Love the premise, as ridiculous as it is. The gung fu of it all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And daggone Keanu Reeves is like the ageless wonder right here. This man got to be almost 60 years old, and he is. Man, he's still doing it, yo.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited for that one. What I'm also ready for, Creed 3.
Yeah,
Creed 3.
I'm tepid on that. I saw that. I'm be super. I haven't seen Creed 2.
Oh, you haven't?
I might go back and watch it later.
It's good.
It's good.
I'll say it. Yeah, it's for what it is. It's good. Sometimes you would think that because of that story arc that what is surrounding it by, you would have thought that maybe they might have waited that for, because I think they're only going to do 3 of these Creed movies. Or what I think this is the last one. You would have maybe thought
they waited for Drago's kid for this.
For episode 3 or whatever. But
isn't this Michael B. Jordan's like directorial debut?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. But I'm also, not just because of the story, but also Jonathan Majors is now like the leading man. He's like becoming one of the new leading men.
In
Hollywood.
he like skyrocketed on the scene, like
Yeah.
he's really good too. Like
Yeah, that's the
he's
thing.
really good.
It's not like he's just a pretty face, or you know what I'm saying, that he's actually good
He's
in
a
what
really good actor.
really good. And then too, I like him as a person from interviews. Of course, people can be different or whatever from interviews. He just seems like such a humble, laid back, chill, you know what I'm saying, type dude or whatever. So, I appreciate it. But I'm really looking forward to see Creed 3 because I want to see how they're going to sew up or wrap up this, you know what I'm saying, this arc, you know what I'm saying, with this movie or whatever, because
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone isn't even in this one.
No, didn't he die?
No, he didn't actually.
Oh, he had cancer. He had cancer in the movie. He
In the
didn't die in
first,
the first one.
no, Rashad, he didn't
Kill
die
that
in the
bastard
first
off.
one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Rashad Jones, and
All right, but yeah. I'm sorry. Much love Sylvester Stallone in real life. Yeah, Tulsa King. You know what I'm saying? Another show I didn't watch.
I haven't watched it. Somebody said it's pretty good.
I'm
We'll
just not
see.
watching the show about a white dude coming in from New York into Tulsa, Oklahoma, with the history behind Tulsa, Oklahoma being a drug lord. Not doing it. Anyway, my next movie that I'm excited.
Scene.
I'm just saying, man. My blackness won't allow me to do that. The next movie that I'm hyped to see is, and I'm like I'm excited, but I'm so nervous.
Uh-oh.
It's Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Yo. Yeah.
I don't even want to say I'm hyped to see this, man, but I am so hyped to see this, and I just don't want to be disappointed. That's really, it's just so much hurt there. You know what I'm saying?
It's so much hurt, but you know why? Beast Wars was an excellent show for us growing up in high school.
I'm gonna be super honest. Like, I wasn't feeling Beast Wars. I was a real G1 fan when Beast Wars came out. I was like, ew, the animation looks disgusting.
It is, but you know what though? The Beast Wars are part of the G1 universe. If you watch the whole thing, like the last season, like the last 4 or 5 episodes or whatever, you're like in. Ties every like
I don't know, like I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, you see the arc and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. You see the G1 they're in that, computer digitized form, but you still see, you know what I'm saying, G1 looking Optimus Prime and stuff. Okay. And then too, another thing that I think is going to help this out, this isn't a Michael Bay production.
Yeah, is it going to be the same director from last one?
Yeah, this is part of the Bumblebee universe, the Bumblebee movie universe.
Because the dude that directed the last one, he also directed Kubo and the Two Strings. It was a really good animated film.
Okay.
I'm about to check it right now just to see who's directing this. Because like that's the only thing that's really keeping it for me is the fact that Bumblebee was such a surprise for me. I'm very nervous because I just want it to be good.
And you know what? Rightfully so, because they basically were, squeezing all the juice they could out of the Transform. Because when the first Transformer movie came out, it was more of a nostalgia thing for us as
Remember
kids.
we went and saw like the number 3.
Yeah, we went.
We saw the third one, and we was like, oh man, those visuals is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like, remember when they had like the little like 2 like step and fetcher robots? Remember that? The hip hop robots. Remember them guys, y'all?
Skid and Mud Flaps.
You can remember their names.
I do. And because I was like, they were disgusting. And we were just sitting there like, hey man, what are you doing here, brother? Yeah, I was like.
And you know those 2 white dudes who voiced them.
Yes, like, I know, yeah. But I'm talking about, so when the very first one came out, it was just like.
Oh, the first one was dope. I'm unapologetically loving the first one.
I just want to say this. When I went to go see it, the theater I was in, and when Blackout, which is the chopper, transformed and it made the sound from the cartoon, you do not understand how loud it got into the theater where people, they were so excited because it just took us back as kids of the 80s and, say of the mid to late 80s to the 90s. It just took us back to that place where things were just a whole lot more simpler.
Look who's directing the movie. It won't focus.
It won't focus.
It's a black guy. It don't matter. It's the
There
dude,
you go.
ironically, the dude who directed Creed 2. Name is Stephen Capel Jr.
You know what? Whatever.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna see it now.
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
We support the people.
Support.
You know what I'm saying? And Anthony Ramos in it too. He's okay.
Yeah.
But he's not singing. You know what I'm saying? But that's not the here nor there because I hate singing stuff.
Yeah. Rashad hates musicals. We know.
No. I won't tell you about the time that Keisha was trying to make all of us watch Hamilton. It didn't really end well.
I'm sorry, Rashad. Hamilton's great though.
Oh, I hate it, yo. You know what I hate most about Hamilton?
What's that?
Lin-Manuel Miranda's cadence, yo. Like,
because it's the same. It's the same.
I hate it.
It's the same for everything.
Yo, shut up, yo. Shut up. Shut up. Please shut up, yo. No disrespect to the person. He's probably a good guy. Yeah. I can't do it. All right, next up. I'm sorry.
Next up.
I'm going to derail this conversation.
This here is not part of the MCU, but it involves a character.
Oh, man, you cheated, yo. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Into the Spider-Verse, baby. Sorry, I know. Listen. Hey. If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Yeah, I'm taking that one.
All right, NASCAR.
But no, you know what? Into the Spider-Verse, like,
yeah, that's gonna be amazing. That's
it's listen, like one of my good friends, like I said, I think I said her name before on a previous show, Michelle. Like the first Spider-Verse is her favorite movie of all time. She loves
it is probably.
Did you go in with low expectations the first time?
I did not know what to expect at all.
Me too.
But we all went. I said, it's cartoon. I like the animation.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I said, we're gonna go see it. And plus, it took them such a long time for them to actually develop the animation for us. I should, out of respect for that, I feel like I should go see it. Yeah. And then I took the girls to see it, and we was like, yeah, this was a really good movie.
It kept your attention the entire time. And it's granted, as you know, you and me both kind of hate coming of age stories.
This is the best
coming of age.
This is like top 3 coming of age.
Yeah.
Top 3,
yo. Yes, it was
top
a great
3 coming of age stories ever. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so good.
It was so good. So yeah, so for me, I may be cheating, sorry, but Into the Spider-Verse is all
right. So let me go to actual real
okay.
Quick.
I will stop from there.
No. Go ahead and tell you want to see Kraven the Hunter too. It's okay.
I'm not. I was. But I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I was, but I'm not.
In October. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No. All right. Next up is a franchise that we probably never ever talked about, but it was failing at one point. Then it got reinvigorated, and the last film of this series is a banger, and that is none other than Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yes.
Dog. Like, yes. What's the last one name? It don't even matter. I saw that joint in the theaters.
I think I saw the one before the last one, which was Ghost Recon. I saw that one. I like. That's the one with, I think Paula Patton was in that one along with Tom Cruise and I can't think of the other gentleman name because he came back for the second. But yeah, listen.
Fallout, Mission Impossible Fallout. I saw that in the movies, yo. Like I said, yo, they did it. They really did it. Like they made the James Bond movie that I wanted to see in Mission Impossible. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it has everything. It has espionage. It has you know what I'm saying, intrigue. It has several pretty girls. You even have ex-Superman, Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, he's playing like a U.S. agent. He has a great American accent, by the way, too.
Yeah.
For being British. But yeah, so like I can't wait for this. Tom Cruise is gonna run until his heart explodes, and I'm
So I
gonna
got a
be there
question.
to watch it.
Is Tom Cruise not going to be happy until he dies doing one of these
Yes,
movies?
he wants us all to see his
So,
death.
as you know, I work in television, and our entertainment reporter did like an episode of like upcoming movies he can't wait to see, and this was one of them. And we saw like a clip of this motorcycle like thing off a ledge. He's diving, free diving. Is goddamn Tom Cruise doing this? And I'm just like,
all five and a half of Tom Cruise,
yes,
is doing all these stunts by himself.
And so our reporter came back and was like, the main anchor was like, all right, can't wait to see it, but here's my question. When is it that someone's going to tell Tom Cruise, hey man, hey, when is somebody going to tell Tom Cruise, like, hey man, you 60 something years, you 60 years old now, bro. You gotta cut it out, because that's his whole thing. Because Top Gun Maverick, he did all that stuff. He was in the cockpit and he did the stuff for that, but that's neither here nor there. Definitely can't wait to see that. This movie for me, this next movie, I'm gonna say, is a movie that I wasn't even thinking about until once again our entertainment reporter was telling me about the movie. Yeah. And I said, oh, I think I want to see this. And he's like, he swears by it that this is going to be possibly the best movie next year. Oppenheimer.
That's next on my list.
Oppenheimer.
That is next on my list.
I'm gonna tell you what triggered me to
go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk, yo.
I'm gonna tell you what triggered me to be like, I gotta see this. They recreated an atomic bomb naturally, not using CGI. Christopher Nolan recreated an atomic bomb naturally. I said, you know what? Sign me the F up. I need to see.
I already like this. The only reason that I didn't see his last movie in the theaters because it wasn't in the theaters for real, and I was Tenet. Because that's when COVID first popped off.
Right.
Really mad. You know what I'm saying? And I understand why, because like that movie should have been seen in the theaters.
Yes.
Prior to that, I saw Interstellar in the theaters. Interstellar is probably my top 5 favorite movies of all time.
Yeah.
Like we just like me and Bob did an episode about like my favorite movie. And I talked about Interstellar. Like, I teach Interstellar in school based on a lesson because it's that good of a movie, and I can tie in SOL strands to that nonsense.
Okay.
But it's that good. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. So anytime Christopher Nolan drops anything,
I'm watching it.
I'm watching it. The only thing I didn't see was the war movie because I just don't like all war movies anymore.
Which one was that?
The 1914.
Okay, yeah.
I'm war movies is dead to me. No pun intended. But I'm definitely going to see this
Oppenheimer. And
I can't wait. I'm trying to see this in legit IMAX 3D.
Yeah.
So I may have to go out of town for this.
And shout out to Gillian Murphy too, because he's a great
actor. Yeah. That's another reason too. I said
he is a hell of an actor.
Because when I saw that he was getting the leading role in this, I said, oh man. Yeah. Yes, it's about time because he's been killing it in all the Nolan flicks.
And for all y'all that don't know, the movie Oppenheimer is about the gentleman named Oppenheimer, who is the father of the atomic bomb.
It's about the whole Manhattan Project.
Manhattan Project.
I know this said I was all for war movies, but this is a little bit different. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be contradictory.
It's all right. What else you got for me, brother?
All right, I got 2 more.
Craven the Hunter. Let me stop. Wait, I ain't gonna leave a lie. I forgot I'm sorry.
Only reason I remember I saw it on the list today, I was like, Craven the Hunter.
Right. I was like,
this is coming out.
Yeah.
Damn stupid Sony. Anyway, next up, and I know you probably got this on your list too, is the sequel to the most I would say the most advantageous film that did not even want to be its own film. It really wanted a part 2. Like part 1 never resolved, which was crazy to me when I watched it. And that is Dune Part 2.
And I was getting ready to say that too.
Like I've never seen a movie that was like, you know what? Y'all coming back for the second one.
Yeah. Are you ready for this? Here's the funny part. We haven't even shot anything yet. but y'all coming back for the second one. And then what did they do? As soon as they saw how much they made, the first week, they was like, all right, the script was already written. They was like, they called all the actors back and the people that they wanted for the next one. All right, let's start shooting. That was like when it was like Doom. That's another one that came out, I think, Doom 2. I was like, it's coming back. It's already. He was like, he explained, my guy, Kevin McCarthy. Check him out on Instagram and everything. He's entertainment reporter. Great. And he was just like, yeah, man, they shot it already. It's coming out in November. Couldn't believe it. Can't wait for it, because you don't know how many times people have tried to do this movie, try to make it a miniseries, and it just hasn't been able to pull. They're pulling it off right now with it, and that was like probably my favorite movie 2 years ago. Like one of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's one of the pandemic flicks, definitely.
Yeah, when it came out 2 years ago, and I can't wait for this one to see how they're going to continue it. And are they going to cut it off and be like, y'all coming back for 3?
Like, I didn't mean to, like, advantageous wasn't the word to describe it. I can't think of it. But anyway, I feel stupid saying it like that. All right. So Dune for me, okay. Denis Villeneuve, the dude who directed this, he directed Arrival. He directed Blade Runner 2049 and some other flicks too. The thing that he does very, very well is scale.
Yes.
Right?
World building and scale. Yes, he does excellent.
So like just telling you how big a thing is, how small a thing is, how important a small like scale and how he differentiates that is, and also like the storytelling was really, it was solid, even though I did not like, it wasn't even a cliffhanger. It just the last 10 minutes, like,
it just ended.
I said, I know we're not gonna end it like this. Like,
yeah, right.
It just ends. I'm like, yo, these,
because you know what? It was a 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie, but it didn't
long.
But it didn't feel like it though.
No.
And so when it ended, I was like, the credits was rolled. I was like, wait a minute, where's the rest of this movie? I was like, oh, I've been here for 3 hours already.
I looked at Madison like, they gonna end it like this? Madison like, what? They ended it like this?
Yeah.
So that's what I said. Oh yeah, y'all come and see part 2. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like, we're gonna have to talk like 5 years from now, 10 years from now, just how different it was during the pandemic. Because like, the generation after these kids that are born like during this time, they're not gonna understand how like what was going on and how crazy it was right now. All right, anyway, what you got next?
My next one, and this is for me, and this has been a good this was a good series franchise that came out a couple of years ago, and I didn't think they were going to do anything else with it, but they're coming back with a prequel for this. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes. Cool. I'm a big fan of the Hunger Games movies. Like, I didn't read the books until later on, and I got into it through the movies, and this is basically going to be a prequel dealing with an 18-year-old president of Panem, the guy who ended up being the main villain in the series or whatever. He played by Christoph Christopherson or whatever. It's an 18-year-old version of him. I'm really excited to see this movie, to see what exactly, and to see how he rose to power.
Never watched a single Hunger Game. Be honest.
I think you would dig it. You would dig it. I think you would.
I don't know. Like, I saw a piece, I was like, man, this ain't for me. Like the dystopian future trope. Like, I'm
okay. It's been done so many, you know what I'm saying? So many times.
But I understand. I understand that, who owns the rights to that? I don't know. Either way, they paid a lot of money for it. They want to keep that franchise going. I understand. Yeah. And like, the cast is crazy though. The cast is crazy. So I'll give them that. I got one more. Okay. And this was like just a random one I saw. And it's a movie. Matter of fact, let me read the description. Because and this is TBD, by the way. Okay. The latest from Wes Anderson is set at an astronomy convention in a desert town in the 1950s. Margot Robbie, Scarlett Johansson, Edward Norton, Tom Hanks, Steve Carell, Hong Chow, and Bryan Cranston are among the large ensemble cast. And this is a random movie called Asteroid City.
Really?
Yeah, so I mean, one, you got a couple of things going for it. Yeah, Wes Anderson. That's one.
Yeah.
And then two, like I got a real soft spot for ensemble cast movies. I just saw
Yeah.
a real good one the other day in Glass Onion. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen that. Is that part of the Knives Out
Yeah.
franchise? Okay. I haven't even
Yeah.
seen the other one. I need to see this one.
You never
Sorry.
seen the first? Okay, I'm
I
sorry.
have. Yeah, I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry. Yeah,
Don't judge me.
it's good. You like a good
Okay.
murder mystery? It's good.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
definitely.
Okay.
In
Yeah.
your spare time.
I
But
think
yeah,
and
so this is one I just was reading what's coming next year. I was like, oh man, it's piqued my interest. So
cool.
that's it for my list.
And I think one more for me is to be determined, so it might come out next year, might not. The sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh yeah.
Sequel to Ghostbusters Afterlife. So yeah, because I really appreciated Ghostbusters Afterlife when it came out. I really liked it for what it was. It was nostalgia, and for me, it cleansed the palate of the one that came out a couple of years ago, 2016 Ghostbusters. It cleansed that palate for me. And no, it wasn't because it was a woman cast for the people that's out there. Oh, you're a toxic male. You didn't like the one. It had nothing to do with that. It just was not a good. It was not a good story, and they made it too comicky for me for for a Ghostbusters movie. But yeah, so those are my movies right there and shows that I can't wait to see. Yeah, man. I mean, 2023. Let's see what it brings.
Yes, man. Full year stuff. Like I said, make sure that you are joining the channel. We're going to be on all the podcast stuff as well. You know, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and all the good things. But yeah, definitely check us out. Definitely stay tuned.
Yes.
More things to come.
And interact with us too. You know,
yes.
we willing to. We want to interact with you guys.
Interaction is so great.
Yeah.
As long as you guys stay positive, man, it's great. Even a little bit, even a sprinkle, little negativity, and you know, I may or may not respond, but either way, like
just remember maggots. You know.
Yes. Oh man, y'all! I can't wait to come back. Can't wait till Dragon come back like next year. But yeah, man, that's all we got for today. We will hit you up. I don't know, next time, whenever you feel like talking about something you want to talk about. All right.
All right.
The next time.
Peace. Happy New Year, folks.